Hey, what's up, guys? It's Super, and welcome back to Spyro the Dragon. Last time we completed the stage Wizard Peaks. Now we're going into the boss stage of Magic Crafters, known as Blowhard. Now, Blowhard is probably one of the stages I always forget even exists, to be honest with you. It's just not that memorable of a stage to me. It's kind of basic. You're just kind of traveling up a tower in order to fight this bodiless wizard. I mean, that's pretty much what it is. It's just this floating tornado that shoots other tornadoes at you. So, I mean, it's like a wizard head on top of a tornado. You'll know it when you see it. All right, don't question me. See, there it is, right there in the distance, in the weird low draw distance. But yeah, oh no, it doesn't shoot tornadoes. It shoots like rain clouds, and then the clouds sort of shoot like lightning bolts at you. But yeah, you just flame him in the face, and then he just runs off, and then you chase him ad nauseum until you actually defeat him. Now, like I said, Blowhard's pretty straight up, pretty straightforward. It's not really like super difficult to traverse or anything like that. There's no like difficult jumps, despite the fact that I'm pretty sure I might have almost fell right there. But shh, that's a secret. No one's supposed to know that. Yeah, let's talk to this dragon right here, who probably has nothing of use to say.
Thanks for releasing me, Spyro. You have no idea how long I've been trapped in crystal. And, neither do I. Who are you again?
I'm out of here.
Oh, get out of here, senile old man. Go back to watching your game shows or whatever it is you do. Playing, what do old people play? Bingo? Do they, Yo, question. Has anyone ever like been to like one of those like senior citizen homes? Do they actually play bingo? I think that might have just been like a joke portrayed by the media for like years, so that now, you know, it's just in my collective unconscious that old people probably just play bingo all day. I mean, not all day. They probably play, you know, other stuff like what, like badminton? I don't know. Just pretty God that never happens to me. I'm gonna be a coke-addled rock star in the old folks' home if that ever happens to me. Absolutely, that's gonna be the life for me. Sitting there reminiscing about the old days. In my days, rock and roll was played on guitar, not EDM machines. But yeah, that's Blowhard. Pretty short stage, not even 5 minutes. Like it's probably one of the shorter stages in the entire game. But now, real quick, if I don't die first, I'm actually gonna do the stage, not the stage, but the speedway. Hopefully, I can get this done in a quick enough fashion. Crystal Flight is actually pretty. It can be pretty difficult because the way you're supposed to do it is like, I guess they intend for you to follow the path, but to be honest, it's like I don't really follow the path in this one, because following the path in this one is like a surefire way to like completely and utterly just lose every single time. Fun fact, I actually did this, I think, how many times did I do this one? I think maybe like 4 or 5 times, like in test runs, trying just to complete the stupid thing. But yeah, it can be hard if you're following the main path, but you know. See, what I usually do is I try to take out the planes first, because the planes are like the hardest objects to take out, because they fly away from you, and because they fly away from you, of course you got to catch up to them. And that's where the difficulty comes in trying to beat them. But hopefully I can do this all one take. One real smooth, nice motion. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. 8, 7, 6. No. Okay, thank you. Oh, God. Hit that. I'm going to die. I'm going to die, aren't I? Oh! Yep, knew that was gonna happen. Oh my God, I think I might actually just make it this time. Come on. Come on, last one, yes. Yes, yes, thank goodness. How many times? I did this another like five, maybe 6 times. Like, I try again? Absolutely not. That one is disgusting. That one is like hell incarnate. It's like sleeping on a bed of needles while lit on fire. No, just continue, please. I don't feel like stopping for anything right now. Just let's go to the next world. All right, I think it's called like Beast Makers, or I think it's called like Beast Makers, Beast Masters, something like that. Isn't Beast Masters like a show or something like that? No, Beast Makers. Okay, it is Beast Makers. So on to the next world, known as Beast Makers. Now, Beast Makers is probably one of the more like treacherous sort of worlds in terms of like environmental hazards, if that makes any sense. There's a lot of water in these stages. As you can see, it takes place mostly in a swamp. There's also a lot of electrical, like, sort of areas, or like electrical floors, I guess. See, these Norks actually right here can actually electrify the floor and, you know, cause you to get damaged that way. See, when I was a kid, I'm not sure. See, when I was a kid, I thought those floors were stone and not metal. If those are supposed to be metal, that's some pretty, like, I know it's PS1, but that's some poorly rendered metal.
Nasty Nork is turning our swamp into an electrified junk heap. And it used to be so beautiful.
I'm sure it was.
I'm sure it was, because right now this place looks like absolute garbage. This is probably the ugliest world in the game as well. We also have these giant boars that, you know, just ram into you. They don't really do anything else other than that. They just run into you and injure you that way. They're pretty easy to see. I mean, they're like twice your size, so it's not like you wouldn't be able to see them at all. This is the first stage we're probably going to be going into Terrace Village, but we're probably not going to be going in there to the next episode, because right now, you know, I'm just taking time right now to collect the gems right now. Also, there are like tons of hidden gems in this world. Like, a lot of the levels here have really like hidden things, like hidden objects, stuff like that. There's also like examples of the fireworks objects that you have to flame, and they like shoot all over the screen. Well, not all over the screen, but they shoot all over the sky a little bit, and they, stupid boar, and they actually destroy like designated chests that don't, you know, I mean, that don't require keys to unlock. So we have to keep an eye out for those.
Spyro, it's great to see you, but I've got to go.
Yeah, that's basically the level that we're at now with these dragons. Like, they don't even care. Like, they're just like, hey, thanks for saving me. I'm out. Peace. Like, they just leave. And I'm just like, really, bro? Like, is that what we're doing now? Like, I just saved your life. I just completely liberated you from an eternity in crystal and nothing. Like, you just bounce. No information, no nothing. Yes, I know, I've been harping on that for a while now. But come on, like, they gotta say something. Oh yeah, Treetops. Treetops is infamous in this game, because it's probably one of the harder levels in the game. In fact, probably, in my opinion, I'd say the hardest level in the game, because there's a lot of gliding, there's a lot of charge power-ups, there's a lot of like charge jumping, a lot of almost precise to a degree glides. Like, there's a lot in that stage you definitely have to watch out for. You definitely need to be on your P's and Q's in that stage, especially while gliding. Real easy to mess up in a stage like that, but you know, we'll get to that once we complete the other stages here. God, those speedways, dude. I really hope that the speedways in the Spyro remake are like not as difficult as they are here, Because in this game, they are brutal. They are absolutely brutal, dude. Like, I cannot stand them in this game. Cray, the balloonist. I feel sorry for all those dragons still trapped in Crystal. Maybe once you rescue 50 dragons, and I'll feel a little better. So, basically, because he feels bad, he won't let us through. Like, isn't that a little, I don't know the word I'm looking for, but like you're literally keeping me from completing the mission here. Like, all the balloonists could just let me through. Like, they don't have to do all this. They could just let me through and be like, hey, you know, we'll just take you to Nasty Nork's world. Granted, you can't fight Nasty Nork until you collect some of the stuff in the game, but still, you can at least let me through to the final world so I know what to get. Like, that doesn't even make any sense. You're literally like, it's like you're harboring a fugitive at this point. It's like, come on, dude. How hard would it be just to let me through? Just let me pass, alright? This is not thou shalt not pass. Oh my god. Did you see that? I actually landed in the swamp water, and like there was a yellow splash. Wouldn't you think it'd be green? Because all the water is green, unless I'm colorblind. Which I hope I'm not colorblind. Spyro is purple, right? Like he's purple? Alright, he's purple. He's purple. Unlock the chest with the key. Get all these nice gems. Hey, whirlwind. All right, there's a gem right there. This, I believe, is the boss stage right here, Metalhead. If I remember right. Yep, Metalhead. Okay, so Metalhead is gonna be our boss. It's like, it's probably closer to a legit boss than like anything else in the game. Probably, I would probably say that's what Metalhead is. But I'm also missing some gems for some reason. I don't know why. Am I? Yes, I am. I'm missing probably quite a few. Yep. 300 gems. Where could they possibly be? I don't really want to cut away here because I feel like I know where they are. I just haven't like gone. Actually, I do know where they are. Remember when I said there's a lot of secrets and things in this stage, in this world? Yeah, well, about to see one of them right now, if I can get over there quick enough. Alright, so this thing right here, you'd think it's just like filled with swamp water, or it's like, you know, deadly, but it's not. It's actually empty. It's hollow. You fall down here, there's a treasure trove of gems, and also the speedway, I believe. Yep, Wild Flight. Wild Flight's gonna be our speedway. I should do those things first instead of doing them last, because doing them last is an absolute headache. But there's 300 out of 300. There's our 2 out of 2 dragons. And so, with that, we have completed at least the collection phase of Beast Makers. Beast Masters? Beast Makers? Beast Masters. Beast Makers. Okay. I have to get that right. So, next time, we will be heading into the very first stage. I forget what the name is already. That definitely bodes well for the future of this. But if you've made it to the end of this video, please feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. With all that being said, I will see you guys later.